I was so dumb, but I hopped on a plane, almost drove right back to the 541.
So, boys, I've been doing a little bit of spiraling this week, and I don't know if you guys are the ones who are going to be able to like talk me down from this, but Oregon has 2 running backs now. Oregon legitimately has 2 running backs right now. Oregon has De'Aaron Hill, and Oregon has Noah Whittington. Jordan Davison broke his collarbone, out for the rest of the year. Had surgery, I think, is what we've heard. But Jay Harris, Jade Lamar entered the portal in the last few days, and they don't have running backs. Like, Oregon suddenly, like, arguably the deepest position on the roster in a matter of like 2 fucking days has 2 guys. The fuck is going on?
So you want us to stop your spiral here? Is that what?
I don't really know what positivity we're gonna glean. Did you hear, Braga? Did you hear that someone named Braden Platt is taking snaps at running back now? Have you heard that? A true freshman who's a linebacker.
Nathan
make you feel better?
Nathan FKD in our fucking Discord, Sports Brewery Discord, if you'd like to join the fun, by the way. Nutty in our chat right now. This fucking guy bringing up Braden fucking Platt. As if that's going to make anybody on earth feel fucking better. Jesus Christ, man. Like, why? So what I was talking about this week is, why does this keep happening to Oregon? Like, why is it when Oregon gets in a place? Because look at the 3 other teams left. Oregon is better, frankly, than all 3 of them. Full strength, Oregon is better than all 3 of them. And Oregon should.
Indiana's a toss-up, at least.
I want to remind you of that October 11th game at Otson.
If you're asking for a Final Four of teams where Oregon probably has the best chance to win a national title, you're probably looking at it, right? Any arguments? Maybe take Indiana out, I guess. But
if Indiana lost,
you're going to replace them with Ohio State. Does that make you feel better? I don't know.
I don't think Julian Sayan's very good. So
Alabama would make me feel better. I'll take Alabama.
Oh,
that's for
fucking
sure.
That
would be better. Okay, but again, I'm like, every time Oregon is in these positions, some dumb bullshit happens. When is some dumb bullshit going to stop happening?
Is the rules going to change here also of the portal window? Because that's the whole problem with it, right? That's why they lost Lamar. That's why they lost Jay Harris. That little bit of depth, because of when the portal window opens, it's in the playoffs.
Cool. So the portal window sucks. They're going to change it next year, and voila. Why is it always Oregon? Like last year, the seeding, they had a bye. They had to play Ohio State, so they changed the fucking way the seeding works. So now the dumb shit that happened to Oregon last year won't happen to anybody else again. So now they're going to change the fucking transfer portal window so this doesn't happen to anybody else again. What the fuck? Why does Oregon keep having to be the guinea pigs?
Because we're just the test tube school, man.
This is bullshit.
It's just.
So guess what? Losing Davison is good, especially around the goal line. It hurts to lose Davison. But I'm going to get you off
15 touchdowns this year, Ski.
That sucks.
Whatever.
But it's a lot of most of them are goal line. He does have a handful. Yes, but let me get you off the edge a little bit here. They still have 2 very good running backs, which guess what? Yes. Newsflash, most teams don't have 2 very good running backs. So Oregon already ahead in the game there. Now, if another injury occurs, then yes, find your nearest building. But as of right now, 2 good running backs is enough.
Find your nearest building. So the issue I have is we've all seen Oregon's offense this year, and we know how they like to rotate guys, and we know how they often like to have 2 or 3 guys on the field at the same time. Like, what having those 3 essentially same rotation guys, like, because Whittington, Hill, and Davison essentially had the same amount of yards this year, basically. What that allowed them to do is they would have 2 guys So
they lost that scheme. Is what they lost, that Davison Dier Hill scheme.
Hill ain't going outside.
That's what they
anymore.
lost.
Like
No,
Hill is not going to be in the slot anymore. He's not going to be able to do as many things. Like they're not going to be able to throw like screens to him and shit like that. He's going to have to play running back. And you know what? Like you say that about short yardage situation. How many times have we seen Noah Whittington get stuffed on short yard plays? Like he doesn't
get a ton. He doesn't get a ton of them though.
He can't do well, not anymore because they have Davison. Like that's what I'm saying. They have another guy they can give it to now.
But this is at least the one thing you brought up, that they have split the carries a lot. So guess what? Whittington should be the freshest running back in college football in the rest of the playoffs. You know, if this was any other year, you know, before, maybe not last year, but before then, we would be pissed off. We would be pissed off of saying, hey, we were pissed off last year of saying, hey, give the best running back more carries. And Whittington has looked good. It's not like last year where he was injured and we didn't want him to get the touches. He's looked good this year, much better than he did last year. So I go back to my point again. Yes, losing Davison does suck because I think he's the best running back of the three. But no, Whittington is
Whittington is like 23.
Yeah, he's
like fucking give him 25
carries. Yes, exactly. It's not a huge. This isn't
Braga,
the biggest thing like you're making it out to be.
Braga, did you watch the halftime show at the Orange Bowl on New Year's Day?
The Gin Blossoms, was that it?
No, it was Third Eye Blind.
Third Eye Blind. Get it fucking correct. Here, come on.
And they have wasn't the song they showed on TV because that was about smoking meth.
Respect on the name, man. Come on.
In the word of Third Eye Blind, I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. Jay Harris ain't saving the party, man.
No, no. Now, like I said, if another injury happened, that depth would be fucking extremely needed. But if those two stay healthy, it hurts, but it doesn't kill.
It does hurt. It does hurt, but it's not a kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if Dante Moore, was out, they're losing by 30,
Yeah.
I think it does make a difference. I don't think it's a killer. I kind of just don't understand why. Like Jay Harris is like, you want to know what? I'm just not going to play. Jane Lamar, like, I'm just like Mekhi Hughes. Okay, he's still got the residual bump of being really good for a year and a half at Tulane.
Like Dalen Austin, like why are you like
They're allowed to play. They're allowed to play. That's what I don't get.
National title.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it because like let's say Dalen Austin, just not a running back, Dalen Austin, right? He pops in Achilles on the first quarter. You want to know what he's gonna? You want to know what's gonna happen next year? He's gonna still be at the U of O, and they're gonna pay for his education, and they're gonna pay for his rehab, and he's gonna get a stipend, and a little bit of NIL money. Like, I don't quite understand. This is all new. This is all brand new, and I just don't quite understand how guys who are like rotational players are just like, you want to know what? I'm out. Like last year, and it's funny looking at it now because he's leaving Mizzou to go to some other school. But like when Bo Prabula opted out, backup quarterback, Penn State. Yeah. Like, okay, there's only a finite amount of quarterbacks that can start at, P4.
Yep.
But like running backs and DBs, not to say they're a dime a dozen.
They're a dime a dozen.
They're a dime a dozen. I don't understand this one. And
is it purely injury risk? Is that why they sit out? Because as Braga, why would you not want to? Especially these guys could see the field.
Like, it can't just be money. Like it can't just be money. Like
it's not just injury risk and money. Like the boring
is
stuff.
Is it coaches? Are the other coaches saying don't play? You think
it's academic calendar stuff too, where Oregon's a quarter system school, which is pretty rare. A lot of schools are semester schools. So in the summer, Oregon being a quarter semester school actually really benefits them for early enrollees, but it is terrible for them in the winter, after the season.
So for the transfer portal, it hurts Oregon quite a bit. For regular high school recruits, it helps. Like we saw pictures from practice this week. They had like the Kedre Harrison kid is already here, like 6'7", 260 monster. Yeah, and he red shirts don't count, so he can play, right?
Yeah. He can play, throw him in. Just why not?
Would that be the craziest shit ever? Like a high school kid shows up like a week before a playoff game, and they're like, you know what? You're 6'7",
field goal block, and field goal block at least,
go do a jump ball in the corner. Like we need a 2-point conversion. Go be 6'7" and jump really high and catch a football. Can you do that? All right. Here's a number. Can you trust
that kid though if you're landing?
You're on the 53-man roster or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. So it is very frustrating. Like I think as a fan of the team, as people who follow the team, it is frustrating, and I won't be able to make sense of it until one of these dudes like says their reasoning. Like I would like for somebody to ask them flat out, why did you leave your team before a CFP semifinal? Like you have been with them for years now at this point. You have battled with them. You got, like for Lamar, you got carries last week against Texas Tech. You were the third running back. And you know what? You might not like the third running back situation, but guess what, dude? There's a really good chance you're going to play in a national title game. You're going to transfer somebody or somewhere? You're not.
Good chance.
You're not. You're not going to get to do that. You're going to get carries next year, but guess what? You could do that anyways. Like you could wait 3 fucking weeks and then go do it.
Yeah, and I need to know the NCAA's reasoning for having the window be now. Is there any reason they can't push it?
Is it school?
I think that was a coach's design, and it's just blown up in their faces. If I remember correctly, throw
away the coaches poll. Don't let coaches decide anything. Like
the coaches wanted a January portal, and then 2 months later, they were like, "Oh,
whoops,
we're expanding." No, they were like, "We're expanding the playoffs."
Oh,
have fun. So,
we also have the weird thing of like Jay Harris is still like practicing with the team, isn't he?
Yeah, this is what. So Nutty and just shared.
So it's like if you're with the team still, fucking suit up if you're needed, right?
Is he confirmed with the team? Because I've seen multiple.
So this is what Nutian posted in our chat. It is a tweet from Eric Scopel of 24/7 Sports, and it says, Will Stein provided confirmation that Jay Harris is still in fact with the team despite hitting the portal. So Jay Harris plays this weekend. Cool. I don't see it. I can't see that happen.
He has to play. No, he's there.
Yeah.
He has to play.
If he's with the team, he has to play, right? Like
he has to. You cannot just
say that. But Evan Stewart is fucking healthy and is a fucking opt out.
Yeah, I don't want to say he's healthy.
He's a game time decision, then suddenly he's just flat out the next 2 weeks.
Okay, you believe coaches' reports. How gullible are you? Do you still believe in Santa?
They can't
come on,
those.
Come on, man.
This guy believes in the female orgasm. I mean, look at him.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, fuck.
Clitoris is like
clitoris
is like a Greek word that they made up in the 1200 AD or whatever. Like, come on, what are we talking about here? It's basically Sanskrit. You know what I mean?
But again, to be in this position though means, guess what? Oregon's in the Final Four.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone else is, just think of this as somehow magically UW was in this position with what's going down right now. So it's like, hey, little perspective. Yeah.
Okay.
If
you know what?
You have to be in this position to get fucked.
Is that the did you find the clitoris?
Yeah.
That's what Google told me it looks like.
All right. King found one, you guys.
Maybe.
The Holy Grail.
It's gold too.
Hey.
Hey, Ski, I am not trying to fucking hear perspective anymore. I'm not trying to hear, you know what, it could be worse. No. Like, win a national championship, Oregon, and then we can have those conversations. I'm done having those conversations. I'm over it. Like, this is it. This is it. Oregon, you're in the Final
upset
Four.
about being in the Final Four.
I'm saying you're in the Final Four. Go win a national
Emotional damage.
Go win a national title, and then we'll start talking about, could be worse. It could be Washington with Damon Williams. Okay. All right.
I mean, just kind of on that
with the rings.
Wavelength.
Give me the rings.
We kind of talked about it last week a little bit. They beat Texas Tech, who was in their first year playing Division I football for reals. Brother, it's going to be fucking terrible if they lose to Indiana in their second year of really playing real football. Yeah. Like, Oregon's been working at this. They made that surprise Rose Bowl in '94. Cotton Bowl happened. And then the famed meeting with, Phil Knight happened. They built the Moe Center. They changed uniforms. Times Square in 2001. They've been building for like 30 years. And if Indiana just comes in, and if Indiana, they have such no history and tradition. They just made up a mascot, which is a bison this year. Yeah. Like they were just like, I don't know, it's a buffalo. I don't know. Did the buffaloes roam in Indiana? No, not really. But we needed something. If that school sweeps you and then goes on to win the national title, log off forever, Oregon fans. Because there are levels to getting hit with no natty. When an Oregon State fan tells you no natty, It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like,
whatever you say, YA tittle, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, just be lucky you're still allowed to play football at Oregon State. You know what I mean? Like, when an Ohio State fan says it, or Alabama, it's like, yeah, that does kind of suck, but whatever. If Indiana can look you in the eye in 12 days, even if they don't win the title, but if they
so beating Indiana and then losing the national title, fine. No. If they lose it to Ole Miss,
both.
Yeah, it'll be fine enough.
Both.
If they beat Indiana and lose to Miami,
yeah.
That's rough too.
That's rough because
that's rough. Losing to Mario.
Yeah, it was like 6 weeks ago where Oregon Twitter was nothing but Mario can't coach. Man, lost to SMU, lost to Louisville. Loser Mario.
Barely got in the playoff.
Shouldn't have been in. I'm now newly Catholic. Go Notre Dame. They should have been in, even though they lost to Miami because Mario can't coach. That's the disaster.
It sounds like every scenario, except Oregon winning it all, is a disaster right now.
If Ole Miss wins it all, I'm fine.
Honestly, that's the best story of a team to win. Stick it to Lane Kiffin. Yeah, but stick it to Lane Kiffin. Fuck him. Win a title. I mean, that's the real storyline.
I think yes.
But people are, college football people have been celebrating, hey, there's no Ohio State, there's no Alabama, there's no Georgia, there's no whatever. And I'm like, God, I kind of wish there was an Ohio State or a Georgia.
Right.
Can we get blue blood?
Blue
here,
blood.
Please?
Blue blood.
If Georgia wins another one, you want to know what? I don't care.
Hey, guess what, King? Guess what, King? If Oregon wins it all, there's huge asterisk. There's no blue blood. They didn't have to beat a blue blood.
Well, Miami's in there.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but they got Mario. Like, come on.
Yeah, so you
I know. That is the sweetest path to victory, though, right? Beat Indiana,
and then beating Mario would be the yes.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, we don't need. Let's not even go. Let's not do there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
This is what I'm saying, though, Ski. This is why it's so fucked up that this shit happens. It's like fucking.
Well, I haven't seen
position, and then this.
Have these other three schools, have they lost players to the portal before this game started? Like, I've only seen the Oregon stuff. Have these other teams lost some players as well?
No.
Not to the same extent.
Not to the same. But if Davison doesn't get hurt, do you really care?
No, not at all. I was just going to say that.
That's the thing.
As a matter of fact, I'd be like, Jaden Lamar, thank fuck you're not stealing carries away from somebody else.
Exactly. You're not stealing. Yeah.
No, but like
so really it's just Davison getting hurt.
One of them.
Kyler Casper. Boy, I'm really going to miss you, buddy.
They need one of them. They need Lamar, Harris, or Davison. Yeah. They need one of them. They can't all three be gone.
Who would you actually pick of those three if you could pick one right now to actually play?
Davison.
No, I'm of the two of Jay Harris and Lamar.
Jay Harris.
If any of the
I said that.
You would rather have Jay Harris.
I like Jay Harris more than Lamar, anyways. So
yeah, so do I. Yeah. Not that he's done anything.
Yeah,
really, but he just looks better. like in a uniform, he just looks better. He looks like Ruben Jones.
Who shared that in the Discord? Somebody on Twitter did like "fuck it" Jay Harris highlights, and it was 2 carries, but they were both touchdowns. I mean, one of them got called back, but you know,
whatever.
I mean, Lamar did have he had a big catch last week.
Yeah, he's wide open.
He was wide open.
He did. Yeah. Yep. Sure did.
But before we take this conversation into the Texas Tech, not recap, but just some pithy conversation. What was your January 1st college football watching experience like? Because
it was all day, baby.
I didn't like it.
Mm-mm.
Orange Bowl at 9 a.m. And I know that's because we're on the West Coast, but the Orange Bowl playing in the daylight, fucking weird.
Rose Bowl too, like the end of the Rose Bowl not being with this in the sunset. Like what?
Did not like
the Rose Bowl being the end of the Rose Bowl being under sunlight, insane. And like I always complain about the Sugar Bowl, the Superdome. The Superdome is the worst visual watching experience like in the NFL. Yeah. So it's not any better in college. It's just gross and dim and dingy. And I hate that stadium and it's gross. And
the Peach Bowl too.
It was the only good game also.
Atlanta Stadium sucks too, man. They
got the butthole in the sky. So that's kind of cool.
Gotta love a butthole in the sky.
Yeah.
Face down, ass up. That's ATL.
Yeah. To your point, I did not care for it.
And then I didn't
like watching the game at 9.
Long ass breaks in between the games too. Like that was weird too. It was, the spacing and the timing was weird.
The spacing was terrible.
Start the Orange Bowl later. Start the Rose Bowl later. Start the fucking other game later. Like it's easy.
Like because I knew they were starting stuff earlier because last year. You know, the Rose Bowl was going on while the Peach Bowl was in overtime and then double overtime and blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay. And then they just don't even show the trophy ceremony at the Orange Bowl, which is whatever. It's not that big of a deal.
To ESPN News.
But they switched to they switch it to the Rose Bowl, and you're like, there's 92 minutes left before the game starts? You couldn't give us 4 minutes of guys throwing oranges. Yeah. We had to get there. There was no one even in the stadium when they went live. It was just.
It was like still raining.
It was kickers and custodians and spacing was bad. It was just
It wasn't good television viewing.
It was not.
No, and like it's funny because the Ducks have been in the Rose Bowl a few times and they've worn helmets to accentuate the sunset. The chrome, whatever.
Yeah, the chrome.
I don't think any of us stuck around to really watch intently last year how the sunset looked on their helmets. But the 2 previous times we did. This year was like this autistic Cuban guy is giving an interview after the game under full sun. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
What the fuck? This is not my Rose Bowl. That's all I'm saying. Not what I grew up with.
This ain't your granddaddy's Rose Bowl, I'll tell you that much.
No, it's crazy.
Guys,
it's crazy. It's
guys,
nuts.
I don't know if I can handle a Mendoza national championship interview. I don't know if my brain can handle that. Like this fucking kid is such a dork, and like he has reused the same over the top Christian dorky interviews, like after
Catholic
interviews.
But that's nothing new.
Wins.
We've seen that with
but like literally the same emotions, the same words. Like there's the clip going around of when he was with Cal and they beat Stanford, and he gave the exact same fucking interview, than he did after the Big Ten championship game. The like word for fucking word. It's almost like he rehearsed it, and I can't do that again. I got a simple solution. Oregon
simple solution for you
to win.
Don't listen to the interview.
Fair. I can turn it off. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And before we go any farther, though, Braga, I think I'm going to need you to go get your Kurt Angle hat again.
Okay.
Because Ducks, one of the best, maybe the best Oregon defensive game I've ever seen.
Sure. Okay.
You got to keep it going after that.
I'll be right back.
So,
you guys talk amongst yourselves. Look at my dog for a while.
Yeah, we got to keep it all the same here. But I don't know. Keep my eye on the top. Did you really feel any pizzazz to the Rose Bowl?
No, it was weird. It was
right.
Well,
it didn't.
Like there are certain like traditions that we see that we just don't quite get. But the fact that also full credit to Indiana, of course. I do think they're the best team in college football. Yep. But like 9 minutes in, you knew Alabama was done. Even if you were suspending belief that this was the game that Alabama was going to play Nick Saban defense and run the ball like a Nick Saban Alabama, right? Like
they can't run the football. How could they not run the football?
No, they don't. They had negative yards against Georgia. You know what I mean? Like Alabama stunk. And good on Indiana for making them quit, because Alabama quit in the second half. They did not want to be there. It was kind of like when Oregon played Florida State in the 2015 Rose Bowl. And there's that famous clip of Kirk Herbstreit being like, when Mariota scored, he's like, Florida State has quit. They have shut down the operation. They have quit. Alabama quit. They quit before Ty Simpson went out. They didn't want to be there. And yeah, that was part of it. And, defending the old like Rose Bowl tradition makes you sound like the oldest person in the world, because that gave you some clunkers. Did we need to see USC play Juice Williams in Illinois in like 2008? No.
Yeah, we
really.
did. Yeah.
Did we need to see Christian McCaffrey run for 700 yards on Iowa like 10 years ago? Did we? Not really. Yeah. So shit games happen. It was just the vibe was weird. Again, no shadows. There was no San Gabriel Mountains. There was none of that. It was, the whole calendar, the whole setup, everything was weird. I don't know why I did not understand the calendar that day. It was weird.
I will say I dedicated my entire day to watching college football, which was fun.
So did I.
It was fun, but I could have done without, like I used the break to go to the store and do some shopping, so I guess it was useful, but I would have preferred to not have it. I don't need 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You know what I mean? Like we can condense 3 games better than that. And they did not.
They did not.
So let's talk about Oregon and Texas Tech finally. The best defensive performance probably ever, because I am led to believe that Texas Tech has an elite offense. Like like we as Duck people probably didn't watch a lot of Texas Tech this year, so we just heard what everybody was telling us about the Texas Tech offense and that they're elite. They got blah, 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 playmakers. They average 45 points a game. They stunk. And I don't know, like, how much of that is Oregon making them look like they stink or them just being actually bad and not having actually played anyone this year. But fuck's sake, they couldn't do anything. Like, one play, like 50-yard run, that is it. Otherwise, aren't they like 100 yards if they don't have that? Like,
should have shut off in the backfield.
Yeah.
He had him in the backfield. Exactly. He took out Amari Washington as well.
Should have been a TFL.
Yes.
But yeah, to your point, yeah, it was Morton's finally 100% healthy. These running backs,
gotta look out,
Williams and Dickey, they gotta watch out. I mean, I didn't think their wide receivers were anything coming into it, but I was also on the saying that I think the Big 12 was a joke.
Clearly.
That was my whole thing last week. I thought Big 12 this year as offense was terrible.
And that's basically what Lanning said in the Ducks versus them too. He went, here's our schedule, here's their schedule. They haven't seen you guys, and he was fucking right.
But guess what? They didn't miss though. They did not miss that front four. Their defensive line and linebackers.
Ooh-wee.
Problematic there.
Before we get on to the front four,
we're talking defense first.
Yeah. No, but the Ducks versus them stuff, man, they allow some wild shit to get out.
I know.
They gotta say it in Texas. All cap, no cattle. That's them. All cap.
Dan.
I don't save that one like for when the season is over and you've won the title. Like I love Ducks versus them is great. I get it, but there are some things they say where I'm just like, I know, like, I'm assuming head coaches around the nation kind of allow themselves to be like, hey, I say wild shit too. You know, we're just doing a motivational thing and we're on our TRT, you know, we're on our Joe Rogan shit and just talking shit. But man, so I see that. I'm like, oh, that one just felt, it didn't need to be out there, but I don't know. Because if they lose in 2 days,
but that's always been Lanning. That's always been Lanning, though. If you lose,
I know. But I'm just saying, if they lose on a last-second field goal by 1 on Friday, everyone's gonna clip the all cap, no cattle. That's Oregon, and it's just sometimes
but they will have lost to a Big Ten team, King. So like,
is Lanning a villain?
Probably to like everybody else in the country, right? Probably. He's a shit talker. But then again, so is Cignetti. So
no, and that is a funny thing is Cignetti is much more of a shit talker than
big
Lanning.
Time. Yeah.
But because he's at little old Indiana, people are like
Lanning's meathead. Like
I kind of like this. And hey, Kurt Cignetti, just a little bit of advice. We know you're dyeing your hair, brother. Google exists,
brother.
When you were at James Madison and you were at Elon and you were at Alabama, there were grays poking out. And now you're blacker than charcoal. Let's you're darker.
On that real quick.
Is he LeBroning like the spray? Like
no, LeBron's bald now.
Yeah, well, finally. But I'm saying
Did you happen to watch any of that Duke game last night?
I did not watch Duke basketball.
Oh, well, I was going to say, because you should have seen Carlos Boozer. He's got it's not the Sharpie. At least he doesn't have the Sharpie head anymore, but he's got just the dark, blackest, like facial hair color. Like,
he's got the Joe
100% dye job.
The Joe Budden.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the Joe Budden. Yeah, just like that's like not even a natural. No, like even when you're like in your teens, it's not that dark.
Yeah, I'll say like watching the interview with Cignetti and Lanning, like the joint press conference, was like pretty fun. I think they play the game. They play the game. They play the game. They know the game. They know exactly who each other are. They also know who they are themselves. They're savvy as fuck and they get it. And it was fun watching that. I think they are way more alike than different, Cignetti and Lanning. And like, if Cignetti stays at Indiana, like, honestly, this could turn into like a fun little thing every year. Like, if Indiana's actually going to be good moving forward.
It's going to be fun. They beat Oregon every time. Is that what you're saying? That sounds awesome.
I'm not saying that.
I mean, but we've seen who we've added to the portal already and all this. I mean, they're going to be good. But again, it all comes down to quarterback. It's same thing for the Ducks next year. If Moore comes back, guess what? The Ducks are going to be good. Mm-hmm. Guess what? If Mendoza comes back, guess what? Indiana's going to be good. If neither of them come back, guess what? Could be trouble. You don't know. Could be trouble.
No, that is the doom scenario for Oregon fans. Is Oregon loses a really close game on Friday. It's 27-24. I'm just making up a score. Dante Moore looks poised, calm, cool, throws for 310, collected. Yeah, actually, I would say collected. Yeah. Throws for 310, 2 touchdowns, no picks. It's 24 of 30. And he's like, well, I got to go pro. And now we're so late in the portal where every quarterback is gone.
Well, except for Dylan Raiola.
Yeah, except for Dylan Raiola. There is a doomsday scenario where Oregon is left holding for what was supposed to be a good, when I say bridge year, that's relative because a million schools this would be a historic season for them. But we went into this year going, last year Oregon went for it. They lost, 18 starters, whatever the ridiculous number was. And now they're one of the youngest teams in the nation. But next year, they're gonna have so much experience.
Yeah, this was a Dante Moore, like, get your feet wet with Oregon year.
So next year is supposed to be the year. Now we're here, and it still could be the year. But man, there's a world where it's not, and Dante Moore makes probably a correct decision and goes pro. And Oregon is starting fucking
Brock Thomas.
Achilles
Smith Jr. Damon Williams. Yeah.
No, not Damon. But who knows?
Achilles Smith Jr.
No, okay.
My guy. Achilles Smith Jr.
You will not. If that is a thing in spring, you will not feel good about it. I'm just saying.
But back to the game question. At what point in the game did you think it was over?
9-0.
9-0?
Yeah.
Once it got to
2 scores. Yeah. I think we were all sort of on the same page with that, right? It was like
we were kind of doing the dance in Discord. We were doing the Discord dance, be like, "Oh, I don't know, 16-0. Though they're at the 30," and it's like, come on. And I know people were just doing, it's possible because you can do the math.
Yeah.
They weren't scoring 2 touchdowns and they weren't getting 2 2-point conversions. It was over at 9-0.
The fumble, the Matty U fumble. That's when it ended, because then it was Davidson right for that. That's when it went to 13-0. Then yes, that's
when that was over.
That was the ball game. Yes, and it was so wild how inept Texas Tech was, because Oregon really did give them a lot of opportunities. Like they failed on 4th downs a few times. They Dante had that pick where they returned it to midfield. And they continually couldn't do a fucking thing with any of it. And they kept giving it back. Like the pick to Finney early on, the pick to Finney late. Like they finally get in the red zone for the first time all fucking game. And he throws the worst fucking pass into the end zone any of us have ever seen. It was just crazy. It was crazy. And give credit to
Oregon's
defense.
Good defense by Finney.
But boy, Tech was bad, man. Boy, their quarterback sucks. He sucks.
Yeah. And guess what? Mendoza is not going to let you get away with that shit.
No, he's not throwing that.
He's not throwing that ball.
No. Yeah. And guess what? They actually have weapons. Like I said, I didn't fear a single one of their receivers.
Or even like their running backs. Like there have been like videos, and you watch it in real time too, but you see the highlights coming back where they just sent like 170-pound linebacker or running back to just block free rushing safeties and linebackers. That was never, and they got obliterated every time. Every time. Not that Oregon running backs are great at run blocking either, but
one of them
at least they're,
and he's fucking injured.
Oh, get over it.
Whittington's all right.
Cardell Jones won a natty. We can do without Jordan Davison. Come on. Yeah. What did you guys think about Dante Moore? Because I just say this because he was 26-33, 234, no touchdowns, and a pick. And that pick, I don't really care about because if he throws it incomplete, they basically start at the exact same field position anyway. Because fourth down. Mm-hmm. But the stats look better than how I felt it.
It was the misses that a lot of it has to do with the pressure from Indiana because their edges are disgustingly good. Because Texas
Tech, you mean?
Texas Tech, yes, they're
basically
Texas,
the same
Texas,
thing. By the way,
same.
Like that play with Sadiq on the seam. That if he just picks his head up and looks downfield, it's an easy.
He was the only receiver. I still don't understand that one at all. I wonder what he said when they were watching film or something. Like what he didn't see because Sadiq is the only guy on the route. Like it's a play action. Like throw the fucking ball. He's open the whole play. Like just throw the ball, dude.
And if you want to get gloomy and glum, he missed 2 of those throws against Indiana.
He did.
Just did not see the guys who were just
wide open.
Now, is that happy feet? Is that worried? That's got to be worried about the rush coming at you, right?
Yeah, I just think that's who he is right now. It's just because he's not a runner. And oh my God, I never want to see it. He designed Dante Moore quarterback run up the middle.
Yeah,
he had like 4 runs on Thursday.
Guess what? There's 1 or 2 times a game where you read it right and you go.
But he never chose the right angle or the right.
He never.
He's not a good runner.
Not that any of them were going to bust for 10 plus yards, but he always chose the wrong step. Yeah. It's like, dude, go left. Go left.
Like he's got 2 gears. He's got run to the corner gear, and then by the way, when he sprints to a corner, he is fucking hobbling afterwards. Like that kid's body does not like to run. And then his other one is like a read option keeper where he gets 5 yards, which is enough for a first down, and slides. That's it. I don't want to see him lowering his shoulders. I don't want to see him running and having to make a cut off the back of a lineman. No, that is not Dante Moore. It never will be. It's the same shit as Darren Thomas. When people used to try to tell us Darren Thomas was athletic, he's not. He's not athletic. The dude can throw a football crazy.
When DT got in space and could just run dead straight, he could get that MPHs up a little bit, but he can't move side to side. He had no lat. Darren Thomas could run straight. Yes, he could. If he was untouched for about 6 or 7 yards, he could get up to speed. All right.
So can Dante Moore.
Anything outside. Yes, exactly. The right scenario. There's correct times to keep the ball. When you read it correctly.
Literally, 2 or 3 times this year, he has run for a first down out of bounds and hurt himself running.
Yes,
it's just running. Nobody hits him. It's crazy. Yeah, Ski doesn't know what speed is. He watched Peyton Manning run for 2 decades. Says Booble.
Yeah, watch Peyton Manning just pick up first downs every time.
Literally the same guy.
Moore's long run against Iowa is so perfect because he just pulled up limp where over the last 20 years, post Harrington, how many Oregon quarterbacks just fucking
every single
quarterback scores.
Yeah.
Literally even Dylan Gabriel scores on that play.
Cody Kemp runs in a touchdown. What is happening?
Yeah, it was
Actually, I know one quarterback who wouldn't make it. The old backup for Mariota. I think he's currently a lawyer now, maybe.
Jeff Lockie?
Yeah, I don't think he makes it. Nate Costa's knees would implode. Yeah. You say that. He's a police officer, sir.
No, I don't think he ever. I don't think he is either. I think he failed the physicals. Yeah.
But back to your original question on it, King of Dante Moore. Outside of, like I said, those throws that he just didn't throw, I think he actually looked fine. He looked good. He made the completions. Does it help that you didn't worry about them scoring? Yeah, that helps.
Yes.
So if he he's not going to be able to have that game again. Or even though he didn't look bad, he can't do that again.
He and Oregon are going to have to take more shots.
He needs
Indiana.
3 touchdowns out of him.
Yeah, like they took the one deep ball to Benson that they completed, and other than that, they didn't really throw deep.
Nothing downfield.
They threw one to Corey Moore on the sideline that he tried to catch one handed and didn't, but that was it.
That was like an 18-yard out.
I'm saying
it wasn't in
they don't throw deep against good teams.
It's weird
because they know.
Is it the line?
It's the offensive line.
Is it the offensive line?
The tape on the Texas Tech game was Harkey and World were atrocious. Yeah, and it's not the first time. And I put it in the Discord today. I was on Spotify and just Andrew Nemec and Big Sook podcast came up. And I was like, oh, I'll listen to this thing about Oregon. And it was a 10-minute clip. And I felt like they were right. They're like, yeah, Oregon has been complaining about being snubbed about the Joe Moore Award. Yeah, that's a narrative-based award. They're not the best offensive line. That's their words. They're like, that's insane. They were way better last year. They were better in 2023. They're not good. They were narrative-based this year. They're like, Pregnon is great. Poncho's good. The rest
Poncho, some of those snaps, like, what the fuck's going on there, Ponch?
And they all sucked against Indiana. To a man. And that's my thing. Every single guy.
Before we that's my thing about going into this game is I think Oregon's offense has shown you who they are. It was 13 offensive points against Indiana. It was 18 against Iowa. Granted, it was weather, and they did run the ball well. They did run for 220, but they could never finish a drive. They literally could not finish a drive. Wisconsin, again, weather game. But even against Washington.
Even Penn State.
Penn State, 17 points in regulation. And what do they have, 3 or 6 in the first half? They pussyfooted around the whole first half. 17 in regulation. They ended up with 31 because of overtime rules where you get the ball. And then against Washington, I believe it was 46 carries and 106 yards. And then we go to the Texas Tech game, and it's 30-some carries for 60 yards. I think the line has shown you who they are. I think the offense has shown you who they are. And against Indiana, I don't know why or how anyone's going to be like, this is the game. You want to know what? This is the game they like. Because it's always possible. It's always a possibility. When I say upsets happen, it's a 3.5-point spread. This isn't like the Miracle on Ice. But but we've seen what they look like against a defense like Indiana. And it's not great. It's just not great this year. Yeah, they lit up Montana State. They lit up Oklahoma State. Yeah, they lit up Maryland. They lit up JMU.
USC, Rutgers.
And USC. They've had games. I saw a stat today that there are the 6 biggest margins of victory this year against Power 4 teams versus Power 4 teams. I think it's split 3-3 between Indiana and Oregon. It's either 4-2 Indiana or 3-3 split. So they've all blown out teams, but against really good defenses, I think Oregon has shown you who they are. And I don't know why we're still doing the thing. We're like, wait, Decorian Moore, this is his breakout. Decorian Moore hasn't had an electric game.
No. He had that play against Oklahoma State, and he hasn't really done anything since. He caught the touchdown against Rutgers.
Penn State game, he had 2 crazy catches, and one should have been a pick that he tipped and then caught. But he hasn't been down the field electric.
He's been hurt. He hasn't really had a chance to,
Yeah, of course,
but sure.
Of course.
Sure.
He missed 5
But to King's point, there hasn't been that downfield threat with him. There's been a lot of intermediate threats where you get the ball in his hands and hope he could break it himself.
Well, Benson
but he has not had.
Guy. Benson is that guy.
He did. Yeah, for sure.
But guess what? Hey, here's a newsflash. You could have 2 guys like that on the same team and do it together. It's possible. You can do that. You run 2 guys. You run 2 guys deep.
Hey, Evan Stewart, pull your head out of your ass and play fucking football. How about that? Huh?
You can have 3 guys do it too. That's an option as well. You have 3 dudes do it.
All streaks.
But so my question is, all right, if we look at offense for defense from both sides of the ball, you said you're already worried about Oregon's offensive line. Are you worried against Oregon's defense? Like I said, we just witnessed one of the, if not the best Oregon defensive efforts against not in a top level offense, but still.
Statistically, hey, they were number 2 in explosive plays. They were like number 3 in scoring.
I think Oregon made them look really
that stuff
bad.
Is all.
Yeah.
No, they did. I'm not worried about Oregon's defense, but I just know that Indiana's going to have like 2 drives where they just steal your lunch money. Where it's where you know
the question. I guess
they had 3 at Autzen. If you can hold them to 2, you might win. But they had 3. I think all 3 of their touchdown drives were 75-yard drives, double-digit plays, bang, bang, bang.
Grinding.
Yeah.
So for Oregon to win, do they need to mud it up, make it a Stanford-esque game, defense, low possessions? If you don't think the offensive line can, if we are saying Indiana is a top 5 defense, Oregon's offensive line has not been good against good defenses. They don't attack downfield. They don't have the running back, rushing yards against good defenses. It kind of sounds like you need to win this game 17-14.
Well, I think the other thing we have learned as the season's gone on is that the defense since the Indiana game is different as well. And frankly, if you're telling us that you're going to give up that amount of points to Indiana, you think you have a pretty good chance. And Oregon, like I just said, Oregon's defense is way better than they were against Indiana. Like they have grown so much as the years gone on. Like the freshmen are no longer freshmen, all that shit. But they are like if Matty U is going to start showing up, then that defensive line is a problem because everybody else on that front is a problem. Bryce Betcher has like 140 tackles this year. Mixon almost got a pick last week. Like guys are fucking flying around. Kennedy is low key
linebacker tackles.
Low key.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying Kennedy is like low key one of the best acquisitions. Like
I like Kennedy a lot.
I like him a lot. And people keep overselling Thieneman, but he's solid. And Finney's a sophomore now, right? Like he's not a freshman anymore. And so if you can cushion Theron Johnson at the other corner, then you could be okay. I could see Oregon maybe only giving up a couple of scores in the whole game just because their defense has been playing so well. Indiana's offense is great. Don't get me wrong.
The difference, though, they throw more than one wide receiver at you. Becker, Cooper, and Surratt all could be a problem. And like you said, Theron Johnson is unfortunately still on the field a lot.
He's an issue. Yeah.
So, all right, let me pose this last. Finally, we can finish up Duck Talk here. Indiana scores 24 points. How do you feel about Oregon's chances if that's the number?
Oregon loses a close game.
They need to hold them to 21.
Two
Is
scores.
that the number?
2 scores. Like I said.
2 scores.
I think Oregon's line has told you who they are. So
yeah,
and you have 2 running backs. So I mean, and granted, you could get a punt block for a touchdown. You can get a busted play for a touchdown that skews everything. So like, I don't want to make it sound hopeless for the Oregon offense by any stretch, because their stats are good, but whatever. If Indiana scores 30, I don't see a path for Oregon to win.
No chance.
Unless it's a complete fluke. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say Mendoza hasn't been like crazy lighting it up the last 2 months.
He just makes If they need
He gets
third
the
and 4,
touchdown. He gets the
third and
touchdown.
5.
And he doesn't fuck
Yeah.
up.
Fourth and he just doesn't fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
like
And
I have way
you know what? Or Dante Moore fucked up. Last
I
time
have
they
way more
played.
confidence in the defense going into this game than the offense.
Yeah, same.
And that's fucking hilarious when people are like, "Oh, the winner of this game might be the number 1 pick, and the loser will be the number 2 pick, a quarterback." But I don't feel like, I don't know. Yeah, it's whatever. I'm meandering. Let's move on.
So I do feel confidence in Oregon's wide receiver group against Indiana. So if Dante Moore has time to throw and go through reads, then Oregon should be able to move the ball. Because you can't rely on your running game all game. Like I get it. Like there's 2 games left, so you might as well give Whittington 20 touches. You know what I mean? I get it, but that can't be just what you do. No fucking
effective.
screens, Booble. No fucking screens. You know what, Will? You're allowed 3 screens. Once you hit 3,
guess
you're
what?
done.
No, guess what? You could throw wide receiver screens, but you got to throw some deep balls to move all those guys back on their heels a little bit. That's fucking
Stretch the
football.
field.
Fucking It's football 101. I mean, come on.
Stretch the field, Oregon. You got weapons. Stretch it.
We've been saying this for too fucking long.
Yeah.
All of last year, most of this year, like, fucking come on. What's the point of getting 5-star receivers?
Agreed. Let's do lines.
Lines everywhere. Lines.
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 It's not the kind of lines I meant, dude.
All right. Well, let's see. We got some more movement here.
Oh, by the way,
Braga.
Real quick, before we actually hop into lines, the movie this week is King of Staten Island. It's on.
Speaking of lines,
Speaking of lines,
Pete Davidson, ladies and gentlemen.
Pete Davidson movie. It's on Peacock. Watch it. Listen to us talk about it on Sunday. Okay.
All right. Braga, you should thank God that TCU beat USC because
God.
That was 2 weeks ago. That was, that wasn't any game we picked last week, but that hadn't happened yet. So King had 8 points. You picked every game right except for Georgia.
King had 8 points. Yo.
Braga, with that TCU game, you had 7 points.
Woo!
And then because thank God for fucking
little doggies.
Thank God for King in his speech that got me on Iowa as my Think Jinx dog of the week.
Lock.
I got 6 points.
Ski, that's a mighty fine pick you did there.
Yep. I mean, I couldn't hear such a just soulful speech and not just get behind it. I mean,
salt of the earth. Salt of the earth,
Yeah.
Iowa.
So with 3 games left, King, you have 102 points. I have 101 points. Braga, you have 100 points.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
And now with 2 games also, it's going to be tough to pick your Think Jinx game or your star pick game. So we'll start it off with
what do we do for
Miami.
What do we do for the title game, by the way? Do you just have to pick one?
Yeah.
If you pick the underdog, then I guess you could do both. But yeah.
Exactly. Huh. If you don't. So the first one, Miami. Miami is a 3.5 point favorite against Old Mississippi. King, you're our leader in the clubhouse. I'll let you go.
Miami is my star pick, unfortunately.
I am picking Ole Miss as my feel-good thinkjinx.com underdog of the week. Lock it the fuck up. Ole Miss wins that game.
Oh, yeah!
Makes it to the national. By the way, thinkjinx.com not only is feeding the pod pup, who's like 8 months now, and just an absolute beast thanks to the thinkjinx.com food. The kibble and the toppers, it's just good stuff for a pup. And they are also selling cat food now. It's officially available. You can get kibble, and I was told in a couple weeks they're going to add the wet stuff. You can get cans of the cat food, thinkjinx.com. So hit them up. That's my Think Jinx underdog of the week. Ole Miss, baby!
Unfortunately, I am with King. I am taking Miami as my star pick. Yeah, I don't like Miami. I just don't.
Okay.
And I'm as just a college football fan, I am rooting for Ole Miss. Yeah. It's a better story because fuck Lane Kiffin. Yeah. So
and I think I see where you both are going with the next one. Go ahead.
Well, maybe. The next one and the last one, Indiana, 3.5 point favorite against the Ducks.
I got Indiana, guys. No. Oregon star pick. Thank you.
I'm gonna start by talking about ecosystem.
King, do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
You go first.
I'll go first. I don't like it. I don't like anything that's happening in this game. I really don't. I wish if it was under 3, I would 100% take Indiana. I gotta take Oregon. I don't want to. I'm taking them as my Think Jinx pick of the week.
But not the underdog. So yes, Ski thinks Indiana's going to win by 3, is what he's saying.
Yes. I know. I'm saying if it was under 3, that's where my real life money would probably be.
That's rough. That is rough stuff, Oregon fan. That is rough stuff. ThinkJinx.com. Rough stuff. All right. Go for it, King.
I mean, we've seen all the things of it's hard to beat a team 2 times. Yeah. We've seen Oregon enough this year, and I've watched Indiana plenty.
Ski, I said it's rough stuff. Nothing. All right, he doesn't have anything to say. Sorry.
All right, I know King. I'm just going to slot in Indiana for King.
Give me the Hoosiers.
Like I said,
they're just better.
They're better. Yes.
It fucking sucks. They're just better. And again, it's not like this is a 9-point spread. Miami won as a 10.5 point underdog against Ohio State this time last week, I believe, on New Year's Eve. So it's not like insurmountable, but come on. Like,
that's the thing. I don't think they are better. They are better. Their players, I don't think are better. I don't think they are.
Their units are better, I think.
The amount of players they have, yes. Yes, come on.
Okay. Yes. That's what I'm asking. Yeah. I'm asking you the question.
And by better, it's like, okay, if you want to say Cignetti is the best coach, you can't, at this point, if you're keeping Lanning out of the top 5, you're just doing a thing. So it's not like it's some big, huge gap. Cignetti's just been at this for a long time. Like you said, he wins wherever he goes. Google him. It pisses me off. Actually, you want to know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing numerical, analytical analysis on this. I'm doing fucking feels. And you want to know what?
Feel game.
I'm doing feel game. I'm doing vibes. This is a vibe game.
Big vibe. Yeah.
Kurt Cignetti is a flatline vibe guy. He's an asshole. Flatline vibe, but always an asshole. Dan Lanning, he's a roller coaster. He's cocaine. He's going to have them come out so fired up. He's going to really have real fucking fuel this time. They can manufacture it wherever. And he is an elite manufacturer of bullshit hype that gets his team going. But this week, it's going to be real. Because if you look around, no one is picking them. Dan Rubenstein from the Solid Verbal, Oregon grad, picked him. John Canzano.
They've already crowned. A lot of people have already crowned Indiana as a champion.
But John Canzano always picks Oregon in the big games. He picks against them in the regular season games. That's his thing. Everyone has crowned Indiana, and they're starting to go, hey, what if it wasn't an IU on the side of their helmet? What if it was a silver helmet with Buckeyes? What if it was a crimson helmet with numbers? What if that was an LSU helmet with the Tiger and LSU? What if this was a different helmet, would we be talking about Indiana being the best team of all time? It is a coronation. This is the Heatles in 2013. They are crowning them. It is an absurdity. And I am going to say, fuck it. They don't deserve. They're not going to win because they don't deserve to win. Indiana has been playing football for 2 years. Oregon has been grinding at this for 30 years. And Indiana has been the more accepted newcomer than Oregon has, and Oregon has done so much more than Indiana. And Indiana fans have no scars. You go look at Indiana highlights from last year, even in October. They would have 25,000 people in the stadium. Indiana does not deserve to win this game. Their fans do not deserve to win this game. Their fans deserve to lose every game in basketball because Bobby Knight is a fucking asshole. Fuck that guy. And his son, Pat Knight, ruined Texas Tech, by the way. Don't even get me started on Red Raider basketball because Darvin Ham, the god. I mean, come on. What are we doing here?
What do we do?
Oregon is going to win this game because they deserve to win the game. They are the team of destiny. It's not the Hoosiers. Who is it? It's the Ducks. It's you. It's me. It's the mailman. It is your 5th grade teacher that wore that Oregon pennant on the pin on their shirt with pride on Fridays. It is that by Mark Teller who wore that pin every Friday when you went in as a kid. This is Oregon's game. This is Oregon's time. Gentlemen, there has never been a better time to be an Oregon Duck. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Atlanta, it's our time. We are going out and we're coming out peaches. It is our time. And we'll see you in Miami, Mario. We'll see you in Miami. And you want to know what? We haven't lost in Miami this year. You have. You lost Middle Tennessee State in Miami, Mario. You have. It's over. Oregon's winning the national title. Vince Carter, Jeff.
So you're flip-flopping on your pick here is what you're saying.
Time. We deserve it. We have the scars. Right. We have Zach Ertz. We have Dennis Dixon. We have Mariota crying in North Texas after losing to the Buckeyes. We have Darren Thomas picking his nose, unfortunately, on national TV in the national title against Auburn. We have Bo Nix beating Justin Herbert again in North Texas. God fucking, I hate that stadium on national TV. It is our time. We are winning. And I don't like saying we. I don't. But right now, we are a collective we. We, the people, are winning this game.
America
is winning this game.
Proud citizens of Eugene, Oregon.
God bless our troops. And God bless Dan Lanning and the University of Oregon football team. Let's go.
So King is picking Oregon, I think is suggested.
Yeah, I'm picking Oregon.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, let's do our list. That was awesome. Our list comes from Ski because the lists in our... Okay, there were a couple of good ones, not ones that we really felt comfortable doing last minute, which is when we decided on a list, or topic-wise yet. So Ski's idea, they're playing in the Peach Bowl, top 3 peach things. Top 3 peach things. Peaches. You get it. There's peaches. Peach things. Who wants to start?
I'll start. This is a boring one. My number 3, peach cobbler.
When was the last time you guys had peach cobbler?
Last Christmas I made it. Yeah. I do like making like caramelizing peaches. It's good.
That's good stuff.
I like a good peach cobbler as well.
That is good stuff.
I'll go. My number 2 is
number 3?
Peaches. My number 3 is Peaches by the Presidents of the United States of America.
It's also my number 3. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free.
That was my number 2.
All right. All right. I imagine we're all probably going to have some pretty similar lists here, but do you want to just say that one as your 3, or do you want to say your 3 now? King.
Me?
Yeah.
Here I did.
I already did.
That was your 2, right? Oh, okay.
That was my 2.
Okay.
That was my 2.
So we'll just use it as your 3. Okay. Nuttians. James and the Giant Peach. Swoosh McDuck.
Overrated both.
Swoosh McDuck. Peach Schnapps.
If you're drinking schnapps, that's kind of the only one to fucking drink.
Okay, that's fair. Let's see. Fender's Peaches and Cream Ice Cream. Interesting. I don't think I've ever had that. I bet it's good. I like a fruit ice cream. I like cherry Garcia. I like that ice cream. Let's see. Boobles is Peaches and Cream, the 112 song.
Oh, God. Yeah, that was mine.
Yeah. Totally. Erica's is Peach Pie from the Varsity Georgia place. Is that a restaurant? What is that? I don't know what that is.
I'm guessing it's someplace in Georgia.
And then WCP's is Peach. I assume you mean Princess Peach from Mario Bros. Yeah. He said Peaches from Mario Bros. Do you Mario?
Bro? Do you game, bro? Do you game, bro?
Because Peaches.
She's
She's
fucking royalty.
Put some click a link, dude. I can't click a link. What is this? What do you think this is? Sharing links in the chat. Just a fucking guy.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
Well, King already gave his 2. So my number 2, you know what? If I'm ever drinking a non-Coors Light before noon, I'm drinking a peach Bellini.
Whoa.
That's my other. If I'm not drinking a beer, I don't like mimosas. I'm drinking a peach Bellini.
Whoa.
Done.
Whoa. Okay, you don't like a mimosa is my big takeaway from this, because mimosas are fucking excellent. I think you're wrong, and I think God will judge you on the way out.
I mean, if you were a true American, you would just crack a fucking silver bullet like a fucking real American.
You crack a Mike's hard if you're a real American. I mean, what are we talking about here? Ski. So King's already said his number 2, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. My number 2, good old canned peaches.
Oh, it's so syrupy. I've
eaten a lot of canned peaches in my day. I used to just open that shit up, grab a fork, and I would just eat canned peaches. Fucking awesome.
Were you a half a peach, or were you like peach slices?
Yeah, the slices.
Yeah,
the slices, not just a big half chunk of a peach.
No, that's too much. It's too much. Yeah, I mean, I'm eating the entire thing anyways, but it's too much.
Exactly. Too
much to take on at once. You gotta. Yeah, there's levels, as King said earlier. Yeah. All right, 2s from the chat. Nuttian gummy peach rings. Good call.
They like Peachios. Extremely
good call. Those are fucking fantastic. Erica's number 2, the peach emoji. Hey now.
Hey yo.
Hey now. I bet you do like the peach emoji. I bet you do. Fender's number 2, the Peach Pit from Beverly Hills 90210. And I'm not old enough for that. That's before my time. Yeah, so
I don't know what that is.
That's something mommies and daddies used to watch. Is that like
more? I was more of a Melrose Place guy.
You were a Melrose guy.
We've always said that. Yeah. Let's see. Boobles number 2 is Peaches. Canadian artist apparently had a song called "Fuck the Pain Away." So you don't know who this band is, or this person is. You just Googled them. All right. And then Swoosh's number 2 is Princess Peach, which is the correct way you say that. WCP. And then WCP's number 2 is also the peach emoji. It's getting a lot of play this week, so I wonder if it's like bunch
of horn dogs in here.
The front of people's minds.
Dang.
Yeah. Eggplant
New Year's
emoji.
resolutions are pretty
Eggplant
spicy.
emoji, splash emoji, peach emoji. Yeah. Ooh, I like Fenders.
First of all, man, I like vagina. That's one thing I like.
What's your number one, Ski?
My number one is I'm going to go with I can eat a peach for hours. Not a better line than fucking Nick Cage and Face Off.
I could eat a peach for hours.
Peach for hours.
So gross. And the face he makes when he grabs her ass.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
The ultimate Cage right there.
Oh, man. Oh, hey, somebody in the chat, like, I forget, was it Booble who shared that new Nick Cage movie that we apparently need to watch that looks incredibly bad? Like, give me the name of that movie in the chat. Fender said it. Okay. Give me the name of that movie so I can remember it. Gunslinger, it's called. So apparently there's this new movie with Cage called Gunslinger, and it looks like one of the wildest acting decisions he's ever made, and he has made a few. So
it's not the movie I picked, the Holy Trinity. I mean, that was essentially
not the Holy
Cage
Trinity.
Gunslinger.
I know.
Isn't that bell peppers and celery? Onions?
Yep, and onion, celery, and pepper. Yeah. Holy Trinity.
Let's see. My number one is peach gummies because they're awesome. Genuinely, like they're one of the best candies. Like they're great. What about you, King?
My number one is not this, but I'm surprised no one mentioned it. It was Jack Black singing Peaches in the Super Mario's Brother movie.
Yeah.
That was a hit. That was a hit.
That was an absolute banger. Yep.
But my number one is the Steve Miller Band line. I really love your peaches. Wanna shake your tree.
Oh God. Our parents like bad music.
I think Steve Miller Band had some bangers.
Miller Band, man.
Yeah. No, I'm just talking to my ass. Let's see.
Like an abracadabra, man. What are we talking here?
Well, abracadabra is a banger.
Banger.
If you want to,
that song is a jam. 1000%.
I want to abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my God.
I mean, if Eminem is going to straight it, yeah,
I want that to play at my
banger.
funeral, dude. Like that song rocks.
You want this?
I want Steve Miller Band and ABBA and maybe one Journey song. That's all I want at my funeral.
That should be our list next week because Oregon's gonna lose, so it'll be like top 3 songs to play at your funeral. Because
I spoke the wind into existence, sir.
Yeah. I love that for you.
You got the hat on. I mean, what more can we do here?
Hey, I picked Oregon to win. Only one of us didn't.
We all did.
Fucking coward.
I just dropped a tack in my carbon.
That sucks. Don't do that.
Let's see how. Yeah.
See how that goes for you. Let's see. Number one's from the chat. Nutian says peach crumble. WCP says peach rings gummies. Fenders impeachment proceedings. Impeachment proceedings. He said.
Doesn't
not
play
my
well.
president.
Yeah, not my president. Not my president, sir.
Sir.
Monsieur. Swoosh McDuck, Peaches Johnson. Turn off safe search.
Okay. I'm going to assume that's an adult actor. Right?
But which
actress?
What? Actress or actor?
No, it's an actress. Come on.
Probably.
Peaches.
I would imagine. I wouldn't know.
I just have a question. When you were at your peak, I'm not saying now. This could have been 5 years ago. Could have been 10 years ago. I mean, the internet didn't go that low. But when you were at your peak, when you were hubbing, the most, and you went in, you just pulled it up. You pulled up the hub. Did you go specific actress or actor for those who partake in that, or keyword, or do you just go whatever they feed you because you don't want that? Because
You don't want that search in there.
I didn't want them to try and nail me down. So I would kind of go to things like,
Mix it up.
This isn't really my jam, but I don't want them to have a bead on my sickness. I don't want them to know I'm a real freak by zeroing in.
My entire
You don't want to see what your algo turns into.
My entire algorithm, I was just gonna say, is AI. Anyways, so it's
Oh no!
yeah. So like, nope, still can't hear it. Still can't hear
Oh, damn
it.
it. Drives me nuts. It's such a boner sound.
It would have been perfect. Oh yeah, no, I'm the only single guy here. No chance I hub anymore. No fucking chance.
People
I'm
in the
past
chat,
it.
come on.
I'm
come
past
on.
it. I don't
Be honest.
I don't
Be honest.
masturbate anymore. I am at a higher plane, gentlemen. So you reach a point in life where you're just beyond those types of things, you know?
You fucking masturbate your mind, man.
Masturbate your mind, bro. Hey, Ski, I can't scroll in my chat. Do you have yours open?
Oh.
Can you read the other number ones?
Yeah. Let's see. One, Princess Peach. All right. Booble, the Peach Bowl when Oregon beat the fuck out of Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This guy gets it.
Nutty and Erica's number one, me, parentheses, herself. If you know, you know.
I know.
I get it.
That is all she wrote.
I like this. Nutian, if you jack off, you'll be the reason why Oregon loses this week. Because you sinned, and God does not. No nut natty. All right. No nut natty. On that, we are ending the podcast.
Do not come.
Thank you, Swoosh McDuck. Movie on.
Me in the morning.
I'm going to come.
Yep.
I got a shower.
As soon as the game's over and Oregon wins, the Trump one. Yeah. As soon as it's over. Matter of fact,
but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
They start doing the fucking trophy presentation. I'm out. It is out.
Yeah.
It is out.
Oh, now you need the sound now.
I know. A succulent Chinese meal. Goddamn right, Booble. All right, our movie on Sunday is King of Staten Island. It is on Peacock. Watch that. Listen to us talk about it. The Pete Davidson vehicle. Judd Apatow directed it. So there you go. Came out during COVID. So nobody saw it in the theater unless you lived in another country. That's it. Go Ducks.
Or Staten Island. Weirdly enough.
Staten Island.
Yeah, Pete Davidson.
They did not care about COVID being a thing in Staten Island.
They sure did not. Florida.
No. Texas, maybe. Yeah. All right.
Go Ducks.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. No. Yeah, go Ducks, man. It's our time. We deserve it. They don't deserve it. Again. Watching the Rose Bowl, I was fucking. It made me sick. I didn't know they have like 60,000 undergrads. Undergrads? Why did I say undergrads? That was weird. I'm like John Travolta in that
Chinese
movie where I'm learning Portuguese all of a sudden. But the fact that they had like 70,000 people at that stadium fucking pissed me off. Where have you guys been your entire fucking lives? You're at football games. You're losing on Friday. Dorks. Go cheer for Khalil Ware as a Miami Heat player. That's all you guys got, you losers. And he's a duck too, you losers.
You're Oregon 30 years ago. You were only allowed to play in a Rose Bowl. Nothing else beyond that.
You need to hurt. You need to feel pain.
For a lot longer.
You need to cry.
You need Cignetti.
To sit in a corner while your significant other goes, it's been 4 days. This is pathetic. Get over the loss. And you can't do it. Jones.
Why is Chip Kelly still running up the middle?
Zach Ertz.
All right. On that note, bye. Go Ducks.